So I uploaded a video yesterday, but the video quality was really, really bad. So I decided to take it down and I'm redoing it. A day late. So, sorry. But it was the last day of school yesterday. So I was really excited about that because high school for me is now over forever, along with all of my free public education. Which means now I have to work for money so that I can pay, so I can go to college, so I can learn more, so I can get a real job and get married and live happily ever after. So the theme for this week, keeping graduation in mind, is to talk about our early childhood experiences in elementary school, where we started. Me, as an elementary school student, I was actually really, really a bad kid. So you remember how they have like 3 cards, a green card, a yellow card, and a red card underneath your name? Maybe they had it at my school anyways. And if you were bad, then you have to flip the card back to yellow, and then if you're really bad, you have to flip it again to red. Well, I got red cards a lot. Now, it was mostly for talking, because I talked all the time, and I didn't care about school at all. I thought that school was literally just a place to come so you could talk with your friends and have fun at recess. I didn't think that school was there to learn anything, so I didn't try at all. In fact, I looked back a few months ago at some of my old papers, and I got like 50% or lower on like every single thing. I am surprised that I am not like a grade or 2 behind, because I just did not care at all. I also stole a lot of things in elementary school. Mainly just erasers, though, which is weird. I stole Digimon eraser because I thought it was cool. I once gave someone an eraser and then I stole it back because I wanted it back. Just all around, I was just stealing erasers. I'm surprised today that I'm not some wanted criminal for theft because of how much I stole in my past. Like, I'm surprised that I'm not continuing to do this nowadays. But I got over it, I guess, so. And it's just erasers. Erasers are the gateway theft item. I remember once, actually, in kindergarten, I would sleep during nap time next to the calendar on the wall so I could steal Sticky Putty and play with it. So, yeah, I was a genius back in those days. Not counting my first crush, who I promised I would marry her. I had my second and third crush in elementary school. With the second one, we would pretend that we were in Lord of the Rings, and at one part we actually pretended we were handcuffed to each other, so we held hands. Third one was we pretended to be in a band with 2 other people, and we would play our air guitars and air instruments, and we would sing the same song. It's a Tenacious D song, the tribute one. Yeah, we would sing that together, and yeah, so that's how I got in with her. So ever since elementary school, I've always wanted to be like a writer, but back then I was super excited because every year we had this project where you could write a story and illustrate pictures for the story and then send it all in and have an actual book published for you. So, I have like 2 of those, and I'm not gonna lie, they were really, really bad stories, bad drawings, everything about it. But it was super fun, and I looked forward to it so much. And in 2nd grade, we had these things in during writing section of the class, where there were 2 little binders full of paper, where you could write and continue the story that someone ahead of you had left behind. So by the end of the year, theoretically, you would have a giant story that everyone helped contribute to, and it would be awesome, and everyone would feel wanted. But without fail, someone always wrote about fairies and pixies and princesses and ponies, and it was just the most boring thing every single time I went to it. So every time I had to kill them all off and restart the story with some new characters. So I'm pretty sure that by the end of the year they realized that the stories had a lot of plot holes and stuff because of people just randomly dying and stories starting over. So that is me in elementary school. Good times. I don't know what else to say. So there it is. So Holly, can't wait to hear what you have to say, and especially you, Kayla, because you graduated. So yeah. High five.